What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we have in front of you the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Beast Wars Dinobot. And I just got him in about, actually, 2 weeks ago, but as I say in my videos, I've been a little under the weather, so I couldn't really come out. It's not a COVID thing. I'm just getting old, and I gotta take better care of myself. So what do we have in front of us? It's some kind of dinosaur. I always say velociraptor. It could be whatever you want it to be, but it's a dinosaur, and everybody's always talking about these crazy hands. And I gotta admit, I kind of dig the hands because I had him doing kind of like the thinking pose earlier. And so this is the dino mode, and I gotta say I like it. I know it's the underside that everybody's like, see the underside, I can see it, I can see his feet. So what? Let's get past that. The only gripe I have is this side will not lock in for some reason. And he has a tail, and you can see the weapon right there. And I left it in there. The hands, but you can make him do like this. And, have him open his mouth. Make him do like this. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. Had him the shock face like, oh no. No, Dinobot's way tougher than that. He do some damage. And the feet, they do move in and out. I mean, you can only do but so much with him, so he's going to be running real fast. And I did have some toy comparisons to do with him real quick. Please bear with me, because I am definitely pressed for time. Because there's a lot of things that I have to do. So I'm going to try to do 2 videos tonight. So please bear with me, but I didn't bring much because I really do got to clean up my house where my toys are, and my wife's been getting on my case. So anyway, I did bring in Primal, which I've had for about a month. I forgot I had him. He was sitting in the corner somewhere. And that's the right size. We have people always like Primal's supposed to be bigger. Have you watched the cartoon? Dinobot's way bigger than Truck Nut Monkey. But here you go. And then if you want to see just an ugly dinosaur, you want to see the ugly dinosaur? The ugly dinosaur is this guy. Derp. I mean, not Studio Series Grimlock. No, this is, we've been talking about him today because I had brought him. I hadn't brought out, Studio Series because I'm actually working on the mod when I do my video. I'm actually going to do that tomorrow because I should be getting in Cup where I show off something. But anyway, this is the Power to Primes Grimlock with the, because they're actually about the same size. Let's move Prime out the way for a second. Yeah, I told you I don't have much comparisons because I didn't bring a whole lot with me. So you do have to forgive me because my wife was like, you got to come back home because I do have to take some medication. And yeah, it looks good. I kind of like the 2 of them together. It's because even though he should be bigger, but this is a perfect size for the comparison for the video. It wouldn't make sense for me to use Studio Series Grimlock. I mean, that would just be overkill. So let's move them out the way because really, we're going to go through this really fast. So unfortunately, I have to. I really can't be here outside too much. Alrighty. So this is the box that he came in. Like I said, here it is. And if you want to look at the box is pretty cool. It's got stuff on the side. Let me turn these lights up a little bit. So that's a little more better. It's got some, stuff on the side. Show you how to do the weapon and everything in the back. Says these 28 steps to transform. And if you want to count along with me, you're more than welcome to do so. There's a card in there somewhere. I don't do cards. Let me tell you, I don't do that stuff. I don't buy cards. I'm not a card person. Never play. Only cards I play is real cards, poker, spades. That's it. Anything else with a card on it, what am I supposed to do with it? Okay, let's move on. So, no pause, no edits. We're going straight to the transformation. Turn my light down when it's a little too bright. That's better. And, well, I've only done this once because this is the first time. So I know he definitely take the tail off. These things were a pain when I was transforming him today when we were playing around. because we wanted to. My friend's a big Beast Wars fan, and I'm only certain characters in Transmetal, like the first Transmetal is what I'm a fan of. So I always know to lift those up first, because these are the arms, and so see these right here. There's some tabs. Make sure they untab. They never really tabbed in place for me, and I tried, man. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, man, I'm doing this thing right. Am I doing this wrong? And then you got these little calves here. We can go ahead and close them up. Because we're going to start with the feet first. And then after that, we're going to fold these out. Yeah, it's like I was fighting with this thing for hours. We were looking at I was watching videos making sure I was doing it right. And yeah, I was doing it right. So the next part here is the head. And my head came off. Another thing too with this toy that I don't like, I had this problem, the head and the arms. Like, really, Hasbro, come on, man. Again, and I'm not pulling stuff, I'm not going like super crazy or nothing. Then you fold that down, because we saw that earlier. And I know I did something wrong, because he's supposed to be over there. So what am I missing here? This is why you don't transform stuff without instructions. But you live and you learn. Okay. I know that doesn't fold back down because that's the front of him. So and I did this twice today. Like I had it right. Now I messed up again. Okay, now we gotta pause. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. My friends was like, you're an idiot. I'm like, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. So that's supposed to fold down like that because there's certain things we gotta do here. And he was like, you didn't see that tab? See, he was playing with this first because he didn't know about where I ordered my stuff from to get it early. So he was kind of like doing his thing before I can do my thing. Because as soon as he saw it was Dinobot, he just went, nah, son. That's what friends are for. Don't let them transform your toys. So we actually did get this right. So kudos to him. I think we're supposed to fold that in here. I think so. Let's make sure. So I got the hands that way. Well, like I told him, this is my first time transforming him, so screw you. Not your toy. Not your toy. And you turn the head around. Then you gotta do that. You can fold that. And that's the shoulders. And these are his hands. And these are his hands. But I swear these fists are wrong. I feel like they're supposed to go inside or something. And I could be wrong. I remember all this stuff. What happens when you get old? No, because now that's in the way. That doesn't make sense. What do you mean? Alright. Yeah, that's it, man. Because that's the way it was when we first saw them. Once they go in like this. Oh, yeah. Now we cooking with gas. Yeah, it makes sense now. We'll go in like that. I didn't really count damn steps, man. I really think I counted them things? I don't count that stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we got that. And we got that. Let's straighten out the legs. Straighten out the legs. And... and then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in like that. And then we're going to go in voila. We got the man right here. Dinobot. This is it. So let's get his hands right. Both sides. And boom. Now, before you go all into he's not perfect, this is not masterpiece, y'all. This is, what we're dealing with here. This is mainline. You gotta admit, this is the best that we've gotten on mainline. Let's take a look at some details. Let's take a look at the head. The head sculpt is nice. The dino shield part is in place so you can see the two eyes like he does in the cartoon. The feet do pivot as they should. The leg kicks out to here, can bend to here so he can do the Captain Morgan stance. He can do the kid and play kick step. Alrighty. Arms go out to here with a nice range of articulation. And then they come out right here and he can do like that. His hands are articulated to hold stuff. And we're going to get into that with the weapon. And the head actually looks up and down. And then from the back, he's at the waist swivel. And he can do a full 360 if you want to do any, crazy stuff. He can do a full 360. And I got to say, this is, this is my first Dinobot. I wasn't really impressed with the Henkei version back during the Chug era. So I kind of skipped it. There's a lot of figures I skipped. I never buy every single figure from a line. I don't like every other figure. So you won't see me buying any of the fossilizers. I don't like any of those things. Rat Trap Vertebrate, Mini Prime, Mini Megatron. What's the Mini Megatrons? I just don't want them. I'm not spending money on that. I'm not chasing that. This is what I want. And so now this is the weapon. And I know Trans Aaron 38 painted this part silver. So I'm probably going to do the same thing too. And he's got the original kind of like the shell weapon. I always say like a radar dish or something. But you can actually take it out if you want. Like you can put it in his hand like this. I think so. Does it fit? No. Oh yeah, it goes in this way. There we go. So you can do the, it really needs to be silver. And I guess you can take this part and put it in there if you want, or put it on his back. But I kind of prefer the G1 because I had the not G1 but the Beast Wars, the original Beast Wars Grimlock, which we're probably going to get that. So of course you can do that. And then you could take this out and then do it just like the original toy. And I probably got it in upside down. You could do it right side up, whichever way you want it. It's your thing. And there it goes. That's Dinobot. And the colors are spot on. I don't like the feet though. They don't. There you go. And everything's spot on. Now, because we didn't go through and do too much pausing, you're only going to get what I'm going to put out. So, a quick comparison to the original Siege 35th Anniversary Prime, because he was in the building today. And then, let's see a shorter figure. We actually have Smokescreen with the new weapons today. Yes, hold on, you get Smokescreen to stand up right. We got the new weapons that make him look more G1. I just need a sticker sheet. And I mean, that's about the size of it. He's pretty much Voyager size. Like, it's not really, still a little wobbly. I don't know why. Man, it could be something wrong that I did. But he's pretty good. And personally, yeah, like he works for me. Like he works as my Dinobot, and yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. And what more can I say except it's time to do the final. So, without further ado, Dinobot deserves to be bought. He's one of the best characters in probably the whole Dino. He was my favorite. He's the reason why I actually started watching Beast Wars a little bit. He was just like, man, screw all that. Let me make sure I got everything correct. Yeah, there we go. He was looking a little gappy there. I mean, he's an iconic character in the series. As far as mainline, he's been given a very nice and it's a very easy transformation. Like, I didn't take long to figure it out. It's my second time transforming to robot mode, and I'm impressed. So I would say, with all intensity, urgency, malefficiency, go out and buy this figure. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. And, you know, I guess your only option would be the possible Beast Wars Grimlock when he comes out. And if you want to see something, because he is a Dinobot, because his name is Dinobot, just for a little bit of a giggles here, just to show you what I did today. Is this dude right here. Grimlock. Now we're working on him, so he's not video ready yet. And as you notice, I took the chest out, that stupid piece out, because, you know, we're gonna get a Grimlock version of him. So I just wanted to show it off real quick. This is in the repair bay. Nothing's broken. We're just doing something with him right now, trying to see what the next best bet would be. I just kind of wanted to show them off because I always looked at him as being, since his name was Dinobot, you know, like he's a descendant of the Dinobots. Just a theory. Just a theory. No, he's not Grimlock. He's a little more cunning than Grimlock, but still. Dinobot, meet Grimlock, who's a Dinobot. Alright, so you need to get this figure. Don't question it, whether you're a fan of Beast Wars. I mean, if you're loving the Kingdom line right now, you're loving what it's doing, you definitely should pick this up. This is actually one of the best figures. I've just started playing with it. Like, I had this thing sitting in a box for 2 weeks, and I just started playing. I got him and Grimlock on this at the same time, and I started playing with Grimlock first because I wanted to see if I can get that stupid thing. It was just, and then after that, I just popped over in Dinobot today and said, "Hey man, I'm heading down to your house. Can I do a video?" He's like, "Yeah, come on." You know, and that's it, man. I mean, that's it. Grimlock. Excuse me, Dinobot. That's a 9 out of 10, bro. He ain't 9 out of 10. He's a 10. There ain't nothing wrong with him. He's perfect. He's better than the best one we've gotten in the main line. I'm not going to go over the Masterpiece, because Masterpiece is the creme de la creme, but this for a main line does a very good job. So the answer to the question is yes, go out and buy him. No more to say. All right, everybody, it's the Super Robot Ed. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for not watching my videos. Thank you for not subscribing, watching my videos. Thank you for my new subscribers that have been coming in. Yes, I do reviews. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we got another one coming in just a few moments, so hang tight. This is the review for Transformers Kingdoms War vs. Cybertron Beast Wars Dinobot. And that's it. I'll see y'all soon. Everybody have a great night, day, evening, or whatever you call it. Peace.